We were very excited for your special to come out. I do want to jump into that. Tell me a little bit, really just how you worked it out. Your Love to Hate It tour.
I worked it out on stage. I think I was in Los Angeles at the time, and I was just going on stage to yeah, figure out new bits and obviously just talking about what was going on in my life at the time. And also trying to capture this feeling in the country right now, just to make it a bit more contemporary. So that was the kind of my goal for it.
I'm curious what it felt like for you in different cities when you were working out the material. Like, was there one city that really stood out to you? How was that received differently?
Um, when I was working it out, I was mainly doing Los Angeles and kind of like the um what do you call it? Like the greater Los Angeles area. Oxnard. What do you call it? Like Oxnard?
Yeah,
Like
probably like the greater LA area.
yeah, so I was just working out there and it seemed to be going okay. And then uh I moved I was filming in LA, so that's why I was working out material there. And then when my filming stopped, I went back to New York City to try to work it out. And that's why I developed some of the other bits. Um, but it was a period of over like I think a year of just writing it. And then I was writing on tour as well. So it's very hard. It's kind of hard to answer that question, like what it was like in different cities. I mean, I can answer what it was like performing in on tour in different cities. It every city, yeah, it seemed to go okay in every city.
I love seeing you in your specials compared to the Daily Show because it um you've got a variety of things that you talk about. Um, what are your favorites about both? I'm curious, like stand up compared to Daily Show.
Um, I guess the Daily Show, you're kind of there's a clear uh, uh mission in what we're supposed to talk about, which is kind of like what's the news of the day, um, or the week. Whereas stand up, I guess you're kind of more free to kind of talk about whatever you want and more kind of personal stories and we have a lot of people on the Daily Show as well working on it. So it's very collaborative, whereas stand up is kind of more direct from me to whoever the audience is. So that's probably the biggest difference between it. So
Yeah.
it's probably more it's kind of more personal, I guess. You get to inject more of yourself into it.
Yeah. Well, and I love that your wife works with you. I love that you
Oh
produce.
yeah, she's the co-producer.
Yeah, so what was it like? I mean, particularly on the last special, just working together, getting to create that together.
Uh, what was it like? Yeah, I mean, it's super fun. I mean, I she doesn't write with me, but I run stuff by her, and she kind of produces the live show. So traveling with her is great. I love traveling with her, like on tour.
Yeah.
We get to kind of s see different cities together. I think the last tour we kind of went to all over Europe as well, which was a lot of fun. So it's kind of like just the two of us and our tour manager. So I mean, I personally love working with her.
Oh, yeah, I bet. So 2024 was a huge year, obviously, with the election and everything. Um, kind of like it sucks for the country, but as a comedian, I feel like you kind of struck gold there. What is
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I first of all, I'd rather take a functional country over chaos any day. And then also I feel like you don't, I mean, it's exhausting kind of talking about the same person every day. So, I mean, there's a lot of downsides to it, I think, more downsides than upsides.
Yeah, that's for sure. You won an Emmy last year. Um, I'm that was a great moment. Where do you keep it?
Oh, I keep it in my wife's office.
I'd like to know also, uh, and what with the Daily Show correspondence, what your dinner party would look like, your text message chain might look like.
Oh, with who?
The Daily Show correspondence, like what
Oh,
must be like to hang out with you guys.
oh, yeah, it's very collegiate. We uh, a lot. I mean, we see each other all the time, so our text messages are usually very like what we supposed like it'll be about what we supposed to be at work today, or it'll be like something very work related. So the text message changes, so isn't as good as our in-person banter, I think.
Um, Also, I want to know if you could pick your own cabinet from your comedian friends, who would you assign to what? Like, who would be your VP?
Oh, who would be my VP? I don't think I pick any of them. I mean, I don't think you want any of these guys doing any of that work.
I don't know. I feel like you're my sanity. And a lot of people hear that. There's something about the way that you deliver the news that really resonates
Sure.
with people today.
Yeah, yeah. I think making fun of uh well, satirizing the politics is one thing, but I think running the country is probably a different job, I think, than satirizing. It's probably a different skill set, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Um, I'm curious about what what your thoughts are for the future, like as far as stand-up specials go. Is there any topic that is off limits for you?
No, I don't really feel that way. Uh I think comedy is supposed to be countercultural. I think you're supposed to say stuff that is edgy and um that crosses the line, as long as you can make it funny. I don't think there are any real limits. I think the people will tell you when you've gone too far. Um, and sometimes the point of comedy is to cross the line. So I don't really think anything's off limits or should be off limits. And I also think that there's a lot of people who think that um, who listen to that and then think that comedy is just about saying whatever you want, which is also not true. So yeah, I just think it's an art form that people have to figure out. But it's not about saying awful things like an edgelord. But it's also not about being scared of topics. So
Mm.
yeah.
Looking back at Love to Hate It, what would you say you're most proud of?
Oh, I'm very proud of this hour. I think it's probably the best one I've done. I kind of wanted this one to, I was very motivated for this one to be better than my last two. I think yeah, I'm really happy with how we filmed it, how we put it together in Hawaii, um, building the hour, how we shot it. I'm proud of everything about it. I'm proud of the opening. I'm proud of the music we got. We got Dan the Automator to help out with the opening title music. I'm very happy to be working with Netflix. The whole thing, I think it's the best thing I've done.
Mhm. Well, I've loved watching all of your comedy specials. It's such a pleasure. And I'm so excited to see what you do next,
Oh,
Ronnie.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
too. It's been a pleasure speaking with
Okay. Yeah, thanks
you.
for speaking to me.
Bye.
Okay, see you soon. Sorry.